great couple kills. That's the break single-handedly, more or less. And that'll lead to this lead of Atlantis rumbling just that little bit, 10 points out, and it's mostly a rotation over to this P1 already. It's likely to not to be contested. Cheetown, they'll take a lead for a little bit of a lead, but not one that's sizable. We haven't seen them find a sizable lead in quite a while here. We're going to have to find one eventually. Work pushing forwards. We'll find one. That's a 3 dead for Cheetown. They're going to get in, and they're going to get a good amount of the soak on this P1, and they get the P2 spawns off of it.
Could be looking good here for Cheetown as they try to establish a little bit of a lead. You had talked about their inability to really get control of the game. It could come here, but you're going to look at Seb trying to make a play through that backside. Is going to get spotted out, and that's a good pickup by Cheetown, but they do lose the P1. You do get the contest and the big gunfight win. Out of Milk Money will come through just to keep that time for the moment, but the contests go back and forth on the P1. Cheetown just continuing to establish the lead and doing a good job holding that P2 as well.
They're going to have to hold on to that P2. Kashi able to find a good kill there. Still will get traded out by Milk Money. He's been great, especially for an AR on this map. 26 and 25, nothing to gloss over. And I mean, like you said, now is the time that Cheetown finds their stride. They get that P1 and the P2 chain, and it's right as they crest above 200. Still 40 seconds. They've got plenty of time to do it here, but they've got to hold on. 2 kills found. Cobra able to trade one back after he got a little bit caught in a bad position. Kashi able to find what? That trade there. On to Milk Money. Atlantis, they complete the break. They can't win here, though. They're going to have to go to a P3 eventually, and 30 points away is Cheetown. They want to take this P1. They want to do it now, but they get 4 deaded immediately. Thankfully, they'll spawn. Oh, they split spawn a little, though. I was going to say most of them spawning in towards that P3 side. It's going to be a hard break for Atlantis towards P3. 20 points for Cheetown from this point. It's going to be just about 50 for Atlantis at the end of this hill. They're already fighting for it. Both teams know just how important this is. Great time through. 21 seconds for a map 1 win.
Lock this thing in. Atlantis not dead just yet. Are they able to stay alive? That's 3 dead. 4 Cheetown make it 4. The hill could be theirs. A lot of time left for them to lock this thing up on the P3. Can they hold on? Anthony finds 1, but he's going to get traded out. And Juju with a big 2 tries to go for 3 with the pistol. He gets taken down. Cobra will find another. Less than 5 seconds needed for them to take the map number 1, but the contest comes through at the last second. Atlantis will hold on. For the moment, that's a 4 dead, but they are still down over 40 seconds with 1 second needed now for Cheetown to close up the map number 1, and it was looking good for Atlantis at least early, but Cheetown looking strong.
Yeah, and I mean, this play is perfect. They're sending 3 to new, 1 to old. They find the pick, and there's the round. Cheetown, I mean, they played fantastic in that 3rd rotation, and they'll win by still not a huge margin, just about 30 points, but they came out swinging and they came out strong. But Atlantis, I mean, they had the lead for what felt like most of that game, and they just let it slip a little bit there towards the end.
Good work there, Juju. 34 and 26, the man of the map. Absolutely great work out of him. I mean, 31 and 31. Milk Money was definitely getting his engagements down. 19 non-traded for him, so he was definitely putting the work in for his squad. And now if you're Atlantis, you look at how the beginning of that map went. You felt really strong. You felt positive about a lot of things happening. You just weren't able to close it as soon as the side of Cheetown got that confidence going. It was tough to stop.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, again, it ends up being a snowball. It ends up being a momentum game a lot of the times in U18. And we saw just the 1-3 dead on the last P1 just flip the series like that. It just completely revamped that map. And Cheetown, I mean, they got a lead off of it. They chained in a P2 off of it. They just did everything they needed to do when they were given a situation like that. If you're the side of Atlantis, that's just one mistake, and it costs you the whole map. I mean, that's the level that these teams are operating on, where you can't afford to make that one mistake. You have to be the team that is that step ahead the whole time. As now, I mean, heading into S&D, you you're in a position where one mistake won't cost you the map. It'll cost you a round potentially. You have a little bit more of that margin for error where you're not going to get put in like a huge hole, but it's tough to try to figure that out. But we're going to take a quick break to try to get some of those technical difficulties sorted out. Thank you all for bearing with it for